Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. I'll leave information for personal readings and my other services in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. Never in the comments, guys. So let's see what we have for Aries. Okay. Seven of Swords reversed. Deception and envy. Oh God, reward and recognition reversed, and moving on reversed. Okay, if you want to see the bottom of the deck. Three of Cups, Hermit. And I asked you if you want to see the bottom of the deck to know that it's upright. These are meant to be reversed for you. This is telling me that somebody's looking at you with an evil eye for start off here. They're never going to see that they'd never give you closure or clarity or say that you're right. It's like a lose-lose situation to even argue with this person or interact with this person. They're never going to see your way of things. Does that mean like you should give up on them? That's up to you, each to their own. But here it seems like they don't let you move on, but they don't get right either. They're so jealous of you. I feel like it's like, I'm not going to let somebody else have you, but I'm not going to actually stop cheating either. That sort of energy, which isn't great to start off with here. Is this Aries energy? Mercury is retrograde, so this is probably an ex that, you know, they're never going to see that you was in the right. They see your worth, of course. That's why they keep coming back. And that's why they keep trying to deceive you. But this person is so jealous of you. It could even be like in a family relationship, the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands there. It's like they refuse to look at their own issues. This is somebody who, be careful of these people, I'm telling you. Somebody who never thinks they're wrong, be careful of these people. It's like they bring nothing but burden to you. The divine's trying to open up your eyes that this person, they're holding on to you energetically because it's easier that way. It's almost like they blamed you for everything. They cheated. Well, if you wasn't doing this, I wouldn't have been cheating. If you wasn't doing that, I wouldn't have been talking to that person. So they don't give you even the answers or, okay, tell me what you want. What do you want? Okay, I want this so that you can stand on that. No. They are, it's like beating around a bush. They keep going round in a circle and they keep making things and adding more pressure onto you and adding more demands onto you. And okay, you might have stepped back first. Okay, I'll be the bigger person. I'll let them think they're right. And at this point, there's so many times you've been the bigger person. It's such a burden that you're heading towards this huge tower. The divine is warning you here. Like, how many times can you be the bigger person before you fall down from carrying all these sticks? Before you make it to the tower. Right? And then the tower falls on you. Because you're being the bigger person. We're not always supposed to be that bigger person. You know, telling somebody or forgiving them when they don't ask to be forgiven. It's not always so great for you, the relationship. I know you're trying to hold everything together here. This person has dragged you into a third-party situation. You was trying to hold the relationship together, not move on, trying to learn your divine lessons. But, you know, if they're never wrong, how are they going to learn anything? This person, I don't know, they, you know, only a fool thinks themselves as a wise man. Or woman, guys, don't freak out. But you get what I mean. A person who thinks they know everything and never wrong, they aren't learning anything, and this is just causing you more stress, more burden, more upset, even depression here. Like, what can you do with this? Oh yeah, okay, walk away. 8 of Cups. You know, the thing is here as well, I feel like they're like, oh, I'm tired of this, and walked away from you. And they was the one pulling the crap, and you have taken it all on yourself. You're pointing all the fingers at yourself for things they've done. This is gaslighting. This is narcissistic energy. The Divine's like, hey, stop carrying all this burden, or end this cycle, walk away. Somebody better out there for you. Somebody who's making you a genuine offer, and you're overlooking because this person has done such work on you. Wow, I haven't had a energy read like this for a long time. 8 of Swords here. You're overthinking the situation. Like, okay, is this a divine connection? Am I in the wrong? Do I need to learn my lesson? What's the lesson here? So the Divine's put blockages in your way. No, you're tying yourself up here. The Divine's saying, I'm trying to open your eyes to help you to see what they're offering ain't so good. If you want to know, does this person think about me and things like that? Yes. They're obsessed with you. They're jealous of you. This could even be like a parental figure or a friend that's doing this to you, and that's crazy. That's sad. Not everybody wants to see us happy. Not everybody wants to see us progressing in life. You know why? Because it makes them look at themselves. And when they look at themselves and look at the changes you make and the struggle you went through, they're scared of it before they even put one foot on the path. And you're carrying all this burden up the path. So it's easier to say these things to you. 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. They can say and think whatever they want about you, but you're not allowed to say and think whatever about them. It's a huge divine lesson here, but I think it's not the lesson or connection you're thinking it is. You may be thinking, I need to learn to love this person without condition. Absolutely, but you're not supposed to, you know, allow somebody to put conditions on you either. Because that's not love, right? This almost feels like a prison. Somebody's got you in prison, or even somebody who's in prison, jealous of you on the outside, don't want you to move on, so they, you know, tell you what they want to hear while they're inside the prison, putting all this stress and weight on you. And then what happens? They'll get their freedom, walk away from you, make an offer to somebody else. When they're in the rubbish, they come back to you. I want a second chance. Justice. You're stuck with this karmic partner here. You feel some sort of guilt or something here that you keep going back to them. You need to use this sword to free yourself. Honestly, if you have scales, weigh up what's going on here. How much have I actually done? How much have I stood by them without question? You know, and I couldn't even please them. How much have they done for me? How much have they had to prove that they stand by me? They probably haven't even had to prove it, but they say it, a lot of words, I would stand by you in this situation. Just as an example, if somebody went to prison, yeah, well, if you'd stand by me while I went to prison, I'm not going to put myself in a position to go to prison. Same as if I'm going to stand by you while you went in this third party, I wouldn't put myself in a third party, right? Ask yourself these questions. Like, why are they doing this, putting themselves in this position? The Divine's asking you to bring this karmic cycle to an end. Know your worth here. Not just to love unconditionally. We're supposed to have healthy boundaries and healthy self-respect and love for ourselves and other human beings. But if we don't have it for ourselves, we don't have it to give to anybody else. So it's not all these things there's nothing wrong with you. It's the other person who's like mirroring it back to you here. 9 of Pentacles, you're better off alone. You can't get better in the same place that made you sick, okay? So in the same relationship that was so toxic, you won't heal. It's the difference between, oh, can we heal this connection? But you can't even heal in this connection because this person is doing so much to avoid their own lessons, to avoid their own accountability. And you're missing out on other soulmates coming your way. I feel like there's somebody who wants to marry you, who would be a good person for you, kind, but because you're used to a certain type of toxic bonding, you can't even see them. It's like somebody who's always around you, like, oh, this person, like, we get married 20 years later, they was always there for me. They was always, you know, somewhere around me, but I just didn't see him as that romantic partner. That seems to be what's going on here. King of Wands. This person is a narcissist, gaslighting abuser. This person might even be physically abusive. It might be why they end up in prison. So be aware of that, guys, okay? This person is projecting onto you because they're scared to look at themselves. They're not going to let you move on, you know, and be happy with somebody else and see that if they let you move on and be happy with somebody else, then you'll see that it was them all along and not you. So they let you go, or even cutting off communication can be holding on to you because, you know, it keeps you interested, sort of thing. It's like giving somebody food and then somebody takes away your food. You're like, I'm hungry. But when we're feeding ourselves, you're not going to be hungry anymore, right? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like they're going to come forward again. If you're in separation at the moment, this person, sorry for knocking the camera there, guys. This person will come forward and, you know, this is what a narcissist does, right? They're very giving and overly loving. Like, you feel like it's, oh my God, it was meant to be, all this love, this connection. It feels so fantastic right now. And then when they remove that from you, you feel the loss, right? Recovery. It's almost like you're addicted to this love. Religious and spiritual factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. Within the next few weeks, we're going to see something going on or happening in this relationship. This person, like I say, may try and come back to you and sweet talk you, be very nice, playful, like, oh, this is how they were in the beginning, and then start the cycle again. The divine's telling you, end this cycle. Good luck, guys.